The Minnesota Twins travel to Sacramento to take on the Athletics. I've got a side, total, and player prop for you right here, right now. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the show, and if you're joining us for the first time, welcome to the jungle, and thanks for tuning in to my game of the day between the Twins and the A's. It's my game of the day because I believe it's the best game on the slate to bet a side and a total. If you want even more jungle and you'd like to become a jungle member, you can do that by going to silverbackjungle.com or texting a free trial to the number on your screen. What do you get? Well, I'm glad you asked. You get my full betting card pinged to your phone every single morning. That includes these YouTube plays early to take advantage of early lines. You get my Jungle Premium plays, which are my favorite bets of the day. You get access to our members-only Discord to communicate with other bettors and a direct line to me if you'd like me to opine on any other bet that you're considering placing. We have a free weekly trial. Take it for a test spin. See if it's for you. If you like it and want to stay with it, it could be as little as $1 a day. Let's dive right in. So Twins at the A's in Sacramento, the minor league park that they play at. 10:05 p.m. Eastern time is the first pitch. Minnesota on the money line is minus 149. If you lay the 1.5 with Minnesota, it's plus 110. The A's are plus 144 on the money line. If you want the 1.5 with the A's, it's minus 115. Weather 75 degrees, clear and sunny, wind blowing out at 10 miles an hour. Winds of 10 miles an hour was considered the low end of a strong wind to affect a major league game. Let's start with the side. And when I select sides, I use 5 elements to make my pick. Element number 1, team success. Minnesota 31-27 on the year with a run differential of plus 30. The A's are 23-37 on the year with a run differential of minus 110. They've given up 363 runs this year, the A's have, which is the second most in baseball. Only the Rockies have given up more. Element number 2, starting pitching, we have Joe Ryan versus Luis Severino. Ryan has the third lowest whip in baseball at 0.83, behind only Tarek Skubal and Nathan Eovaldi. Whip is walks and hits per innings pitched. Anything under 1 is considered elite in starting pitching. He strikes out 30% of batters. In his last 5 games, Joe Ryan has an ERA of just 1.86. Now, Luis Severino has been decent so far, but it's been a tale of 2 different starts when he's on the road and when he's at home. When he's at home in that minor league park that the A's are playing in Sacramento, he hasn't fared well. 7 starts, a 6.20 ERA for Severino at home. Bullpen is element number 3. I believe the Twins have the best bullpen in Major League Baseball. They have the 5th best bullpen ERA at 3.25 and the 3rd best whip at 1.13. The A's, on the other hand, have the worst bullpen in baseball. League worst 6.17 bullpen ERA, a league worst 1.67 whip. Man, that's high for a whip. And it's worth noting that Minnesota is 10-0 versus the spread against teams with a bullpen ERA of 4.7 or higher. A's bullpen ERA, I'll say again, 6.17. Element number 4 is offense. The A's have the edge here. They're 6th in average, 7th in home runs, 15th in runs, 6th in OPS, which is on base plus slugging, if you're unfamiliar. Minnesota's 21st in team average, 22nd in home runs, 23rd in runs, and 23 in OPS. Element number 5 is the current form each team is in. Minnesota's 4-6 their last 10 games with a minus 6 run differential. The A's are 1-9 in their last 10 games with a minus 41 run differential. That's the worst in baseball. And for reference, the second worst in baseball run differential last 10 games is Colorado at minus 28. Oakland's got them beat by a mile there. My pick here, I can't get there with the A's. I can get there comfortably with the Twins. I think Joe Ryan and that Twins bullpen should be able to limit the A's bats and the A's offense more so than Severino and the A's can limit the Twins bats. Now, I took the Twins minus 1. It's an alternate line on DraftKings. And I like that. I've gone over this in previous videos, but if you haven't seen it, I like the minus 1 because I don't like laying 1.5 runs. So what you get with when you minus 1, if they win the game by more than 1, you win the bet. But if they win by just 1, you don't lose the bet as if you would if you lay the 1.5. It pushes. So I like the minus 1 for a little more of a price than the money line. I'm sorry, than the minus 1.5, but more expensive than the money line. It's a nice middle. So we're getting the win if they win by 2 or more. But if they win by 1, we're not getting the loss. It pushes. If you can't find one, like -1 on your book, I would lay the 1.5 as an option with the Twins. As far as the total, it's set at 9.5. 9 of the Twins' last 10 games have gone under 9.5, but 7 of the A's' last 10 games have gone over 9.5. And even though the wind's blowing out and they're playing in a minor league park, good pitching beats good hitting. And because the Twins are somewhat limited offensively, I play the under 9.5 here. I predict a 5-3 Twins win in this game. Player prop, take Joe Ryan over 6.5 strikeouts. He's over this in 4 of his last 5 games with a median of 8 strikeouts, and Ryan striking out 30% of the batters he faces on the year. And he's going up against an aggressive Oakland A's offense. Have a great day, Jungle Nation. Let me know your favorite pick of the day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a little more money in your pocket.